My name is Sally Sutherland-Pietrzak, and I work at the Naval Undersea Warfare Center in Newport, Rhode Island, and I am the S&T Science and Technology Division Head in the Sensors and Sonar Department. So we pretty much do all things submarines, so everything that goes inside the submarine, the combat systems, the towed arrays, and we also do surface ships, sort of anything below the water line. So again, towed arrays, torpedoes. And my work is the S&T, so Science and Technology, for anything that's a sensor or the sonar systems. New sonar systems, new transmitters, new technology, new different types of sensors, new different types of algorithms. So kind of my job is, how can we keep the submarine safe, not just today, but 5, 10, 30 years in the future? I always loved the ocean. Oh gosh, one of those kids that I'd go in the beach, go in the water, wouldn't come, my mother have to drag me out. I just loved the ocean. I loved being around the water. I loved looking at it. I love the ocean. And so I always thought that'd be an interesting career, is oceanography or engineering. However, when I was in high school, my mother was a family nurse practitioner. So back in the day, I was like, well, why don't you become a doctor? Like, okay, I'll do that. So I remember going to the University of Virginia, and the first year I was in the pre-med program, and I actually worked at the university hospital. But I just realized that this just isn't what I wanted to do. So I switched, and I got a degree in math and environmental science based in hydrology, and I really liked that. And I'm like, I really want to kind of use this. So that's when I got a master's in ocean engineering and acoustics. And while I was in graduate school, a friend of mine said, oh, there's this Navy lab, they're hiring people. So I did a handwritten application, I remember, sending it over. And I got a call a couple weeks later saying, do you want to come down for an interview? It was in New London. And I did, and went around and talked to different people, and they offered me a job on the spot. I'm like, I'll take it. And that's my whole career search right there. So it's great to be able to work on real world problems, because if you can get a solution, you really feel like you're helping the fleet. For instance, did you know that a blind seal, like a mama seal, can still take care of her babies? She can still find things in the ocean. She doesn't see them, and the way she finds them is through her whiskers. They're hydrodynamic sensors. She can be far out in the distance. She can even classify using her whiskers. How are they doing that? How do these whiskers work so far in the distance they know what's out there and what it is? So we have some whiskers in our lab, and we're trying to understand the flow around those whiskers and multiple whiskers, so that we might be able to put those on, say, a little underwater robot, so that it can find things just using whiskers. I think when you first start, you think everything is more just science and technology and learning, and then as you realize that a lot of the world really revolves around people and communications and working with people. I love to have, like, the fleet captains come in, and I always try and bring them down and say, this is some of the things we're doing. What do you think? What do you think would be useful? How would this help you? So I try and get the fleet interaction too. The job that I always wanted is the job I have now. I always wanted to be a division head and work in science and technology, and the fleet people, the sailors, they have tough jobs, and if you can make it better for them, it's very rewarding. Feel like, oh, I did a good thing today. I made something better for someone.